welcome, welcome. Time to get trucking again. Yeah, I just checking out some new stuff that had arrived apparently. When I leveled up. Yeah, we are already at work, so to say. We are in Tallinn. Just arrived with the ferry and slept, I think. Let's see. Let's get into it. Yes, precisely. We are still in the harbor, essentially. We're there. Let me just see that. Yeah, folks. Just the view is okay. Don't need to see that much up there, thankfully. We are in Tallinn, we are going to Lepeye or something like that. And we might need to refuel, wasn't that? Oh yeah, we might need to refuel for sure. Because, let me see, yeah. There we go. 595 kilometers left on the trip, so to say. Or fuel range. And we had just a little bit above 500 to the target, 514. So yeah, we'll need to refuel somewhere along the way for sure. Oh yeah, totally looks like my extra lights are still working. Let me see if I remember how this works now then. Oh yeah, nice. And there we go. Good to know. Oh, and I also, since I was checking some other settings, I remembered which button to press to get directly back into the cabin again, so that helps. That helps for sure. I thought that there was one, but I kept forgetting. So, we are ready to go. It's telling me to stop, but that's because it thinks I want to have a rest. I'm not in any panic to refuel, so we'll drive for a bit, see where we end up. Sorry, need to adjust a little bit. O'clock in the evening, that might be convenient. That might be convenient. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Also be in this lane. Just waited for him to make his turn. Almost ended up on the totally wrong side. Oh yeah, one thing I was thinking about a long time ago, it feels like, but yeah, this weekend or something, was to mirror my own camera, because now it's, yeah. So it looks like I'm looking the same way as I am looking in game, so to say. Of course, it's not what it looks like right now. Might be a bit confusing. For you. Or for anyone watching. So, now I need to think. Currently in Estonia, in other words. First trip to the Baltics in with this character. Road work. And there was a bunch of zigzagging to get through Tallinn. But we will be coming up on a question mark here. Maybe a recruitment agency. Feels like it. Oops, oops, oops. We do have a fuel stop to the right. And it's totally a recruitment agency. Good luck with the lights. Still just 50. I had a couple of unnecessary feeding stuff and such last time, and the ones before there, so I will try to keep an eye out slightly better than earlier. I mean, most of the time I do it well, and then sometimes I'm like, yeah, I will just slow down a little bit too late. Then, of course, there is a police right next to you. Oh. Hard to tell where he was going. Ah, come on. There we go. So yeah, speaking about night, I might need to turn on my eye beams. Mohahaha. Oh, it was 70 by the way, so let's keep on trucking. I might have oh yeah, still just. Oh no, now it's 90 even. Can I go 90 in the Baltics? Yeah, I probably can. Actually, now that I think of it. Oh, that's nice. I reduced the brake intensity a little bit. It was on 100% and it almost feels too good, so I reduced it just a little bit at this stage to 90, I think. Or did I go all the way down to 80? Maybe. I also reduced the trailer stability because that one was at 100%. I already reduced my truck stability quite a bit earlier, so but the trailer was at 100%. I didn't remember that there was a different setting for that, so reduced that one a little bit also to begin with. So not making all drastic changes at the same time, so to say. But yeah, it's can be a little bit unstable, let's put it that way. Within reason, it makes sense with having, in this case, 24 tons or whatever it is. And I can probably make it even more unstable, it feels like. Maybe not super unstable, I'm not looking to go crazy with that, but certainly a little bit. Can put it in cruise mode for now. Pretty sure we still have quite a bit of a drive to do. I'm not sure when we need to turn though, then that might be sooner than I expected. Oops. Hehehe. Little bit uncomfortable there. Night driver. So yeah, I was like, damn, the revs are high. Yeah, because I'm just in 11th gear. After all, we are doing 90, so there we go. 12th gear. That's more like it. Yeah, camera goes crazy when I scratch my nose a little bit. So, I shouldn't need to sleep anytime soon. No, we did that. That's what we just woke up when we started, so to say. So, fuel though. So, let me have a look. I saw one coming up there, but we're not that desperate for fuel. Aha. Here we might. No, sorry. What I meant. I'm trying to remember which. There we go. Is that just another recruitment agency? Photo opportunity. Gonna have that much fun. Oh, there we go. Fuel. A garage, maybe? Just yeah. Fuel. The friend list of fuel places. On the wrong side. This is probably a border checkpoint. We keep having fuel on the wrong side. No, I mean, probably possible to get across, but yeah, it's only on the wrong side all the time. That might be a truck dealer. Trying to find out. No fuel. Fuel on the wrong side. Might still be possible, but who knows. That's where we are delivering the stuff. And we have a fuel station right next to us there. So should we just hope that we make it? Yeah, can't do. That felt silly. In all honesty, maybe I should just refuel. Yeah, you know what? Let's drive through here and refuel. Yeah, sure. We'll do that, we'll do that. Well, here was a perfectly viable place to refuel. Didn't I take that one? Good question. I wasn't mentally prepared for it. I don't know, discovered. Oops, oops, oops. Jeez. Jeez. That was a busy intersection. Or a little chaotic at least. Did I... Oh no, we are supposed to turn a little bit further up. I was like, did I miss this? No, I didn't. I didn't. We are on track. I was supposed to turn soon. Yeah, this is probably a more kind of car-oriented fuel station, petrol station. Well, I want diesel, of course, but we don't have the worst type of trailer, so I think it will be okay. Is this just another recruit? Nah, this... Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. Another recruitment agency, plenty of them. And yes, I'm probably in the wrong lane, but sorry. I am in the wrong lane. Not just probably. Totally in the wrong lane. This was perfectly fine to fuel up here, so... Well, I say that. Could have been better, but... 2250. Even better. We totally racked up some decent fuel, no, not fuel. Decent revenue yesterday. What did we have? We had one 600,000 delivery and, oh yeah, and this one is still ongoing. This is 200,000 something. But considering I spent like 400,000 on polishing the truck, so to say, yeah, we might need those money. After all, we also have to pay for our fuel nowadays, so... And for services. Oh, you are also turning, sorry. That was a bit uncomfortable. It worked out eventually. And the police are snooping around. So, now I shouldn't have to stop at least. I should just try to remember how to... There we go. I did remember without looking down how to change the zoom on the display. Oh, it is 90. I'm like, oh, am I going way too fast now? No, you're not. We are not. Yeah, now that we kind of by chance ended up down here, these extra lights are coming into use for sure. Oh, yeah, probably slow down here. Oh, 70. Not much of a slowdown. But we are, so now we are at least in the correct country. Can't see if it says 50 or 90. 50. Thought so. Came into a city. Or village, at least. I totally missed the signage, but it might also just be implied, for sure. Riga, capital of... Already forgot. Latvia. No, not forgot in that way, but yeah, the English name for... So we don't need to sleep, we don't need to fuel up, we should just mosey along nicely here. At 90. So that's nice. Probably should have reset my camera slightly differently. But we'll live with it. As I said, it's not super important to see stuff up in the sky. I'm not super displeased because we actually see the display and all those other relevant stuff, more so than the sun visor. And you call that comm radio. It's not what you call it, but CB radio, what do you call it? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, now it's 50 again, precisely. Boom, 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 boom. Still just continuing straight, it looks like. Yeah. I think there was some kind of I think we need to change highways, if we call it that, at some point here, but I don't remember where. Still only 70, by the way, so maybe we don't need to change. It kind of turns around here to westwards, feels like. So, oh yeah, sorry, shouldn't be shining his ass there. Super annoying. Hey. I'm kind of looking at the map, but also not looking closely enough to notice that there is a roundabout there. So yeah, speaking about roundabouts. The truck, God damn it. Ventspils. That's the place I aim at leaving from with the ferry to Sweden. But we will see if we find any cargo that needs to go to Sweden. That will be convenient, but I'm not counting on it. And yeah, Ventspils is at least in the same general direction as VP. That's how you pronounce it. I'm not at all sure. My current destination. It should be getting closer by now. Sorry. Oh no, now I pressed that annoying button. Still 200 kilometers to go, so yeah, okay. Quite a bit to go. Yeah, there we had it. Precisely. Precisely. That would be really immersive to kind of only drive without a navigator and these kinds of stuff as well. Immersive and immersive. It would be extra challenging. I wouldn't say it wouldn't be at all immersive because most people nowadays use a navigator. If they don't have it built in, they will use like Waze or something. Your regular smartphone essentially. And I just want to investigate here a little bit. Come on. Come on, dealer. Come on, truck dealer discovered. Thank you. Oh, car behind. I was just gonna turn around on the road, but I guess not. Come on, truck dealer. Good. I'm not sure how we discovered the man. I think we discovered the DAF earlier in Finland somewhere, if I remember it correctly. Not sure if we had the man dealer since earlier. It's good to find a couple more. Yeah, precisely. I'm not sure what the hell they are doing nowadays, because I ended up in a couple of those weird situations where I'm not that far out into traffic that they would need to stop for me there. But yeah, a man dealer, sure. Good. Unless we already had one. Mine, still good, but maybe not as necessary. So yeah, totally in the long run. Sorry, that button was what I was looking for. We totally could consider expanding into the Baltics as well. Yeah, Ventspils, no. Repe, yes. But yeah, let's conquer Sweden first. I mean, I'm still... well, okay, now we are getting to... I think it costs... I checked it earlier. I think it was 2 million essentially to expand the garage with 2 more spots. So I almost have that money now. Not quite, if I remember it correctly, but close. Trying to find where my cruise control is. There it is. But yeah, even if I then expand the garage, yeah, I still don't have... oh, sorry. I still don't have money for another truck and a driver. So might as well hold on to that money for a bit. Oh yeah, it was a little bit uncomfortable here. Jeez. They did warn me for a sharp turn. It was a sharp turn. Which is fun. But it's certainly a little bit It felt a little bit unsecure. Unsafe. Which is good. I wanted to actually feel a little bit like... a little bit less like a sports car. This might also be a little bit bendy. Might actually... break our way into that a little bit. I'm not in a hurry after all. Oh, it's morning as well. More bendy bits and also a town, so I guess we'll be going down to 50. Yes, we will. Oh, 48. Perfect, perfect. Right ahead. Coffee and fuel. Cup of coffee actually would have been nice. I haven't eaten dinner. I usually eat dinner before I start streaming here on weekdays, but I got stuck with some other stuff helping out a colleague. By phone support, so to say. So oh wait, is it 80? Looks like 80, doesn't it? Yeah. Glad I checked, because we are almost there. It would be silly to pick up a speeding ticket now. I think I already got one in Finland, to be honest. Might have been on the previous trip, but I certainly picked up a couple yesterday. Liepe, yeah, it's coming up here. 5 in the morning. They are probably not even at work yet, but it will be 6 o'clock before we are there, I guess. So. Probably need to reduce the speed here, if I have to guess. No. Well, yeah. To avoid running into that Jeep, or just sensing that it will be 70 soon enough anyhow. Oh, it's 50 even. Yeah. Yeah, it's what should we say, implied speeds when you get into a town, I guess. So it's not either I just miss those signs, or they don't have it in the same clear way as in Finland, for do feel like they have... No, do they? No, they just have city signs, I think. I mean, town names. Then it's like, yeah, that means that you should drive 50. Then they have, oh no, you're now leaving EPA, for example. So now you can go 70 or 80 or whatever again. Oh, not there. Now, apparently I didn't manage to turn that emergency braking thing off. Here is Rosmark, as I would say, with the Swedish accent, but probably Rosmark. Maybe. Sorry, that button. Ooh, 90 XP. Ooh. Well. Oh yeah, well, it can be a little bit annoying, for sure, but... should be doable. I certainly had problems earlier this week. Seems to be a couple of trailers there as well, so... Why the hell do I want your logs over by the loading dock? It's the same as when I had to deliver the... What do you call it? Earth mover, let's call it that, for lack of better terminology. To the same kind of loading dock, it's like, yeah, but maybe this isn't actually loading docks. Maybe they are loadement. Precisely, let's go. Oh, crap. I did not think that we were that close. Well, apparently we were. Sorry. That was unnecessary. And a little bit clumsy, but I didn't check my... Despite having that virtual mirror still on, I didn't actually check it. No, sorry. Okay, I mean, this isn't... The hardest thing with this is that we are going, so to say, the wrong direction regarding our... which side of the truck we are sitting on ourselves. And still I managed to mess this up. Well, yeah, I totally managed to mess it up by reversing into another trailer. But yeah, that part aside, I think we managed to bring this one in. Close enough, yes, we did, eventually. There we go. 1300 experience points. Well, where the hell did all of those come from? Oh, it was 885 kilometers. Okay. Yeah, I didn't remember that was part of the experience. How far we go. Well. Level 14. Yeah, I know that's not what you say, but level 14 at least. Fragile, I mean, maybe we should just take one level there, but I would say that we usually don't do fragile stuff. I'm not sure what counts as fragile. Might be... Oh, looky. I articulated holder. I wanted to go back to Sweden after all. From here to Umeå. That is a trip and a half. Didn't pay super well, but it paid about as well as the one I just did. I need to pay 12,000 for the ferry, but we'll probably also sleep on the ferry because that's quite a distance there. So yeah, and all the other ones are apples to Uppsala, no. Pasta to Wroclaw, no. Because it's pasta and apples. Mobile screener, train undercarriage, yeah, I could have dealt with those. But this one going back to Umeå is perfect. Let's just see then. We have 1.5 days to do that delivery. I hope that will suffice. Trip time 18 hours. Is that including the ferry? I think it might be actually. Oh, wait a minute. And now I remember that, yeah, we can select the trailer. If we just want anything in particular. This is interesting. 3-axle trailer. 4-axle. All the other ones are 4-axle. Do I see any other big difference between them? No. But one probably has steering axles and the other one doesn't, which is hard to tell from here. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. What's the difference between these two blue ones? I'm not sure at all. They look pretty similar. Now I have to stand my choice there. Take job. Sure. Articulated hauler, but in which language? I'm not following. Oh, sorry. Aha, articulated. Yeah, that's... Now, I think I might follow. Now, when I thought about it for a bit. Umeå. So yeah, that could be interesting. But I was hoping actually for finding something going back to Sweden mostly to get so to say bonus ferry sleepover, if we call it that. Well articulated hauler, precisely. Coupling. Knew there was something. Glad you remind me. Game. Okay, we have driven a couple of articulated haulers. Was it is it an A? No, now I turn on that freaking emergency brake system again. I was gonna say it didn't say, but yeah, it probably says if I read the full description. Can we do that somewhere? There. Yeah, it's an A25. Yeah, precisely. Not an A30. I don't think they have the A30. Just the A25. At least that's the only one I've driven so far. Or transported. Yeah, we'll see if we have an steering rear axle on that. It didn't really look like it, did it? No, it didn't look like it. Well, it's not the worst trailer to deal with, to be honest, but a little bit. Does this call for... Yeah, this calls for beacons. There we go. This kind of transport calls for beacon usage. If you ask me, at least. It's a wee bit wide. not a lot, but a little bit. Ah. Auto-adjusted the ride height. Because I actually raised the rear of the truck to pick up that trailer, and that seemed to have worked well. Oh, you will stay where you are. Vent spills. Not here. Oh yeah, it was... No, up here. Yeah, I was like, wait. Here, vent spills. Doesn't look like a steering axle on that rear wheels. So yeah, which one did I pick? I picked the top right one, so probably the other blue one would have been with the steering axle, because sometimes they do have that. I mean, or do they? Yeah, there is probably one with the steering axle. Why else have 4 options there? Vent spills, the best spills. Yes, precisely. Oh, I was thinking the other day, or a couple of times actually, that... Oh, I was still just doing 80. Sometimes it's 90 here, but maybe that was just in Latvia. Or in... not in Latvia, Estonia. I was thinking to make use of the old acronym PIL, as in Public Image Limited, or just my arcade abbreviation, but something like Pilsner International Logistics or something like that. That could work for my company name, I mean. But I don't think, unfortunately, I don't think you can have that long company names. I haven't tried yet, but I think it's a bit too long for that, actually. Then I could call it Peel International Logistics in a typical IT fashion, where the acronym itself is part of the acronym. Acronym, maybe it's called. I know that's a thing, but it might also be just some other weird stuff. Ventspils, almost in Ventspils, and then we should take the ferry from here. But even International Logistics sounds a bit long for the company name, but we will see. I will try. I'll try now, when I remember it. Mandatory break. Well, we are supposed to jump on the ferry, so that comes perfectly. We should be close to Ventspils now. I mean, we can see it in the distance. This intersection is coming up a bit faster than I would have liked, perhaps. Yeah, sorry. I hope you weren't in a hurry. Yes, you actually would have turned on your... yeah, whatever they are called. Utryckningsljus. Swedish. Emergency lights, probably in English. Yeah, you can totally shorten down some of those if need be, sure. Not that tired. I've driven all night, I should say. Oops, sorry. still haven't gotten used to as soon as you see a city name here in Latvia, at least you should drop down to 50. It's not the same kind of city signs as in Sweden and Finland, for example. Or have we just missed all of them so far? In Estonia there were still those kinds of signs. But we are somewhat used to. We don't use them as much in Sweden nowadays, it feels like. Or am I just imagining things? Not up here at least, but yeah, that doesn't say much. Kind of pleased with the capabilities of my truck so far. It's oh no, sorry, no, it's still red. I'm like, no, this is not where we are turning. No, it's not, but this is where we are stopping for the moment. Maybe I am a little bit tired, actually. Port terminals, exactly. There we go. And yeah, this ferry ride totally should be long enough to get my daily sleep in. I hope. I hope, otherwise I will be slightly... Oh, sorry. Wrong head. Slightly annoyed and unfortunate, let's call it that as well. Is there a scenic view around here, or no? Yeah, maybe further up. Yeah, there is. Well, might as well have a look on that one then. Oh wait, do I need to? Oh yeah, how evil of you. And I'm saying, yeah, let's have a look at that one. Well, maybe this was a silly idea. It should be okay. It should be okay. No. No. To press it a couple of times. Oh, at least it has a beacon on the rear as well. That's good. That's good. Especially when I remember to activate it. Which I did. So yeah, always a bunch of scenic stuff in the harbors. And well, I mean, as a logistics company, well, sure, it's some kind of worthwhile view. Now I just need to make my way out of there without damaging the trailer. But yeah, that should be doable, I hope. Yeah, it was. Yeah. We are getting our rest in, I hope. I'm just talking to the game here that keeps nagging me about it, but here we are. We're almost on the ferry. And then I will get at least... Oh. I hate you. I accidentally activated the freaking emergency braking and signaling. 8.5 hours. Oh, is that half an hour too short? It might be. It might be. No, 10 hours. Good. Good. We are good to go for 10 more hours. Great, that worked out. I guess we actually needed, what, 7, 8 hours? It's usually 9, it feels like, but maybe it's just around there somewhere. Maybe it's just 8, for example. The annoying part with that emergency brake thing is that there isn't anything in the cabin that tells me whether it's active or not. Yeah, Stockholm, I guess. All the way up to Umeå, that's a bit of a drive for sure. What would it say here? 8.5 hours. Yeah, sounds about right. On a good day. Oops. I'm already going too fast. Haven't even left the harbor yet. Well, yeah, we have. Just about left the harbor and already speeding. We have 100 kilometers, no, 1000 kilometers left of fuel. That should also be enough. Or range, you call it that. Yeah, look here, these signs were not in Latvia for sure. Oh yeah, by the way, we came to Nynäshamn. Yeah, that's another. Last time we came through Stockholm, so to say, by ferry. Then we came to... I forgot what that place is called. The northern harbor, if we call it that. Yeah, don't remember. Sure, now I need to wiggle my way throughout. Or around at least Stockholm. We'll see how that will be. We've been here before, a long time ago. Because Stockholm is not a new thing as such. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, okay, he was taking off anyhow. But yeah, last time we came from Finland. So then we ended up on the northern harbor. That I still don't remember what it's called. Super annoying. Okay, move. Oh, come on, come on, come on. We have a bunch of question marks around, but this is not the time to go and investigate those. Oops. This kind of transport. Oops. Pum 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 pum. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Oh. I noticed it too late. God damn it. Crashing into a police car. Nice. Yeah. No, not so nice. But yeah, I was like, wait, which lane? Some other lane. The one with the police car in it. Not my proudest moment. E4 north, if it will make a difference of that at some point. I mean, I shouldn't need to check the GPS, if I put it that way. In this particular case, at least. But sometimes the roads are not available in the game, so no matter what the sign says. But then nowadays they are usually crossed over, I think. Uppsala should work. Uppsala should work. That should get us in the general direction where we want to go. Oh, it's the cruise control that it's braking. Yeah. Of course. Engine braking. It is always the other lane. Yes. Now there were even, like, what, 4 lanes. So yeah. Even higher likelihood that it is another lane. Now it should be straight ahead for 800 kilometers. Sorry, 450 kilometers. Well, that's true, we are already in Uppsala, but yeah. It's like the distances sometimes are a little bit shorter. But yeah, that's true, we're just going to Umeå as well, so. Yeah, the Sundsvall shouldn't be a problem. I mean, depends on... Have I driven that road? Yeah, I have. I'm just thinking about Njurundabommen and these kinds of places, if they are implemented, but I don't remember. I mean, in Sundsvall you have a bridge, so it's just straight through town, pay 10 crowns for the bridge toll. Then it's Övik isn't even that problematic. Essentially, it's just mostly a matter of keeping an eye on the speeding. I think I can do like this. Yeah, can. I found the button for turning off the mirror if I want to. Now we totally can do that, cruising the highway. Maybe it is a little bit... Well, it's still in the green sector of the rev counter, so... But yeah, it's on a bit on low revs for sure. In 12th gear. As long as we're not heading uphill at least. Forgot what this place is called. The Chinese kind of place here. Weird, you know, or well, not weird as such, but there is a lot of weird histories about that one for sure. How it came about and such. Why? It's telling me to change lanes, but it just meant, yeah, keep right, I guess it meant. Now I'm so used to having my virtual mirrors, I try to look at it, but it's not there. How fast are you going? What the hell are you doing? Portuguesa. Oh. Say no more. That's just what I read on the trailer, I should say. Oh, and now you're slowing down. You're overtaking me and slowing down. Why? Me overtake you back then. This is what it looks like on the E4, by the way. Trucks trying to overtake each other. Oh yeah, sorry. My cruise control stopped working when I used the retarder there, of course. Oh, now you're turning off. Yeah, fine. Good riddance. Good riddance. Bollnäs, Tennebro is actually in the game, in a way. At least there is a rest stop here, if you put it that way. Yeah, I was supposed to be in the left lane. Thought so. And a rather big rest stop as well, so that's accurate. That's accurate indeed. Oops. was a bit close. But yeah, I mean, I will try to make it up to Umeå without my virtual mirror there. We'll see. I'll try to get used to it. After all, it's at least easier with the whole head tracking thing. It says keyboard is easier, not easy. Easier. Keep an eye on that mirror. Why is there a fighter yet here? Oh. Road work. So yeah, silly things on my account for today. Reversing into a parked trailer, and which was just, yeah, not as silly as sideswiping a police car in Stockholm. That was a bit sillier. It ran 800 kilometers of range. That shouldn't be a problem, I guess. No, we have just 240 left to target. That means we should be coming up on... Oh no, we haven't passed through Sundsvall yet. No. Sundsvall soon, I guess. It's been a while since we had to turn into a checkpoint. A weighing station and such. There is one coming up on the road here, and yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll be called in. That feels like a reasonably new thing. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the game when I played it last. Oh, well, 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago. Wasn't in the game. But yeah, that's let's just call it interesting. It doesn't really do much, I hope. I hope I don't get on... Ooh, maybe if you don't service your truck properly, because I've only been called in so far with rental trucks. Maybe if you have a poorly maintained truck, that would be interesting. You actually would get a fine or something like that. Oh, well, yeah, vehicle inspection. Well, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Vehicle inspection, sure. This is the first time I do it with my own truck, so interesting. Up ahead there, it seems like, yes. Submit to an inspection. Sounded very harsh. Actually, I only done it in Norway so far, so this is the first time in Sweden, and I had a freaking German Shepherd. Yeah. Well, that makes me nervous. See? They actually complained about the technical state of my vehicle. Which, to be honest, now I'm curious. How bad of a state is my truck actually in... Vehicle diagnostics. I have a little bit of tire wear, I guess. So yeah, for me. It's not in perfect, that's what they said, for sure. It's not in perfect condition. No, it's not. I agree, but come on, guys. But yeah, at least we got to see that as well then. This is where I have to exit. That's not the nicest freaking checkpoint exit here. I could have done this in a better way. Vägverket, Trafikverket. Not worked. But interesting. They actually complained a little bit. Good to know then. Because that would, of course, since they actually complained a little bit, that would mean that if my truck was in even worse shape, I would get a fine or something like that. Fun. I like it. I approve. Because otherwise it felt like, yeah, what's the point with these ones? Because I only, as I said, I only done it with quick jobs earlier. So trucks that are in perfect condition. It hasn't been so exciting, but yeah, that one slightly more exciting. But I mean, I can't service my tires in that sense. I need to change them, of course. And 12% wear on the tires, it feels a little bit unnecessary to deal with them already, if we put it that way. I also slightly increased the likelihood of adverse weather conditions, as they call it, rain, essentially, but sure. To up from 7% to 15%, it feels more, yeah, more accurate. Still quite good weather. Sundsvall. We will just be zooming through here on the bridge, so not much to care about here. We'll have to pay the agreeer's fee of 10 Swedish crowns, if I remember it correctly, or is it 11 maybe? Which is, yeah, that's what you pay normally for a car. Yeah, 11 Swedish crowns. What it said on the sign there was 20 for a truck, was it? Which still is very cheap, so I didn't read it that thoroughly, I must say, but felt like something along that way. But yeah, now we are Sundsvall. Now we are on home turf almost. At least that's what it feels like compared to where we have been before, southern Finland and Estonia and Latvia and all these kinds of things. So now we are heading north, straight as an arrow, with a Volvo carrying a Volvo, so perfect. I think there is an update coming quite soon, actually. I'm not sure there is a release date yet, and with coaches. That's probably the DLC, by the way, the actual coaches addition. But then you can start driving buses. kind of interesting, but and I guess it's not city buses. I think it's mostly coaches, quite literally. That's why it's called coaches and not buses, I guess. And I did remember that correctly, I guess, because I talked about it the other day. That I think they have an update coming, or they have plans for, I should say. It's not like they have anything decided in that way. But they are working on, and I seem to have gotten that confirmed from just the video I looked at the other day. I mentioned it briefly, I should say. Rigid chassis trucks, so to say. So yeah, the ones that are a little bit more typical, in particular perhaps in northern Sweden and Finland, where you have cargo on the truck as well, and then a trailer hooked up to that. And they seem to be working on that, so, and there are already a bunch of mods working for that if I would like to, but currently, jeez, what's that? Currently I would like to avoid mods and earn a couple of achievements along the way. Instead, oh, I wonder, have we taken a photo here? What happens if I do like this? Oh yeah, this works. Good. I finally found a quick button for... Isn't there a... Oh, there, High Coast Bridge. Yeah, sure. Something like this might work. Don't need to do any more fancy things than this. There we go. Yeah, because there are trophies. Photo trophy. Precisely. Now I actually realized which button on the steering wheel that did that, so much more convenient than having to reach for the keyboard, which is way off. Now everybody is braking like crazy here, and I never really get why. Yeah, they are turning off. Okay, I guess that's why. As good a reason as any, I guess. So sure. You do that. So, Sundsvall, High Coast Bridge, Övik next. Oops. Övik next. Oh, really? Seems like I managed to turn off the emergency braking thing at least, which I'm happy for. Because I accidentally, if I miss my button that does this, that I use now and then, if I miss that one and press a little bit too far up, I will activate the emergency braking system. Or I will turn it on, I should say. And then all of a sudden it will do some panic braking, turn on the hazard lights and all these kinds of things. A good thing in real life. Super annoying for me in the game. Oh yeah, I still don't have my virtual mirror here, so... which means I just try to stick to the center line instead. But yeah, that's working out. We don't have a super wide trailer, so it's it's fine. You actually have a wider trailer that we had yesterday, for example, yeah, then it could be different ball game. That's a typical place where I can get a speeding ticket for not slowing down enough. Feels like I might have gotten a speeding ticket there already. Week. Already up to 40, so... Oh, apparently I also accidentally turned on the automatic gearbox. Speaking about buttons that I accidentally press because it's on the same lever as the retarder. But yeah, this I'm happy with the truck so far. It's not powerful enough for the... But what did we do the other day? We did a freaking, what, 52 ton? Yeah, 48, 52 ton something. The one from mid Finland to south of Finland. It was something around 50 tons, I think. And that was okay-ish, let's call it that. When, yeah, took a while to get going, but Finland is flat enough to handle that cargo. I said I won't even think about doing it up to Norway. So, leaving a week almost in Umeå, which is, yeah, also fairly true in real life, but still, what, 100 kilometers between Umeå and Evik? No, it's more. It's like... Oh, I don't have the cruise control engaged, that's why. God damn it. I usually turn on the cruise control, but I didn't there, so... Because the cruise control with at least engine brake me a little bit. Enough, usually, I would say. You know, a bunch of fines here. Crash the police car. Speeding fine. Oh, well, okay, it's those two. So, not too bad, but a little bit annoying. Both of them. Yeah, that's true. I'm still kind of just looking up to my non-existing virtual mirror there. I need to look way over there to see if something is coming up on the on-ramp, for example. Umeå, now I wonder where in Umeå are we going with this? Because yeah, this is roundabout hell. think we only dropped off one cargo in Umeå so far. I don't know much of where things are here yet. To begin with, I don't even know where we are supposed to deliver this. Trans, okay. That almost feels like we're going to the harbor. No, we're not going to the harbor. That could have been a thing, but no, doesn't look like it. Yeah, you just will have to accept that I'm going around here. Yeah, thank you. Try to be nice and not hog all the lanes, but yeah, maybe I should try to hog the inner lane instead, the outer one. Trans. Yeah, but I counted the roundabouts last time we passed through. 6, was it? Totally could have been worse, but yeah, 6. It's enough, let's put it that way. $47. Ah, yeah, precisely. Almost 50. Yes. And that was still kind of manageable, I should say, but also mostly because it was pretty flat. Ah, crap. They are also staying in the outer lane when they go 270 degrees. Which is totally fine, but not common. But maybe I never thought about it. Maybe they're actually paying attention because I have my... Or, wait a minute. Or did I turn that one off? Oh no, I have the beacons on. Maybe, because that actually works to some extent. And especially if you put your hazards on, then everybody gives you a little bit of extra distance. But they might even do that with a whole beacon thingy. Yes, precisely. From A to B in Finland via Keskusta. Very specific details. Have we been over here? I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, we seem to have been over here because it's yellow. Let's try not to collide with even more police cars. There is actually a police high school in Umeå, by the way, so I'm not surprised to see police cars around. Just trying to... come on. Trying to make sure where we are supposed to turn in, and yes, it was here. Also actually trying to use the mirror. No, we're not supposed to be here. What the hell? We're supposed to be on the other side. Wait a minute. Yeah. I just saw the green thing and turned in here. No, this is a service station. So sure. change my tires? No. Over here is Decathlons. Yes, yes. Yes, and there is a garage that I can buy. We'll have a look at that just to put it on the map, so to say. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I don't need to. It's just if I actually want to buy it, I need to go there. Maybe not that either, by the way. 90 XP. Oh yeah, we know this one. It's the same parking situation we had last time when I reversed into a trailer. But we should have learned something, I hope. I'm not entirely convinced. To be honest. And now we don't have the virtual mirror, I can still turn it on. I might want to do that because we are reversing in the, so to say, wrong direction. We are reversing backwards. No, I'm just kidding. Was like, where is that other trailer? It's probably pretty close. Yep. Probably is. Trailer damage? What? I don't have a clue. Ah, yeah, okay. That much I guessed already, but let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. We are going a bit too far into the fence there. Now is a good time to pretend that we are stepping out of the truck and looking around a little bit. Oh, yeah, okay. Way off. Way off, way off. I might do as this. There we go. There we go. Save my neck a little bit. scratching my paint tube. But yeah, sometimes it can be a bit stubborn. It helped turning on the mirror for sure. I was gonna say, don't tell me this isn't good enough. No, it was good enough. It was good enough. Backa framåt. Yes. Yeah, that's what I said. Now we are reversing the wrong way. That's almost the same. What I meant is that we need to reverse it into where I can't look out the window. But there we go. That was worth it. 999 XP. Nice. And a little bit of cash as well. Then I spent 15,000 on fines along the way. And got a little bit of a complaint for my truck condition, which I felt was a little bit on the strong side to complain about that. Sorry. Anything interesting from here? Well, yes, but not to anywhere interesting. Forklifts to Tromsø. Sure, Tromsø, what the hell? It's up there, kind of. Oh yeah. I mean, well, it surely paid a bit. 900 kilometers, 15 hours. We are going over Narvik, essentially. I'm just thinking about... it's only 21 tons, so... in that sense... total might be okay. Let me just check. Thursday. Oh, it's almost Friday, but we need to be there. 1 o'clock on Saturday. Yeah, that should be doable. But I already need to rest, actually. Yeah. No. We'll do like this. We'll go and rest. We'll end the day by taking a rest. Because it kept complaining about that, actually. Need a mandatory rest first. Yes, precisely. I also actually remember that, so... I mean, you can still pick up a cargo if you just have enough time to actually deliver it, but we might as well check out that garage here, which means I might be able to take a rest there, but I think I really need to kind of creep up towards the gate, but we can do that. Can creep up towards the gate. And maybe actually, I will check the map, maybe we'll explore Umeå a little bit more. There might be a truck dealer that I haven't discovered or something like that. I don't remember. We can check the map before we leave. Let me see if I think I need to... We'll see if this works. Might work. Might not. Regrettably, I cannot afford to buy it right now, no. But can I... crap. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. Total might have patched that, so to say, if they consider it to be a bug. But there should be anywhere, some place else to take a nap for sure. We just need to... No, sorry. Now I accidentally turned off that freaking emergency brake again. All the way over there. Not sure. Sure. I mean, we probably need to fuel up as well a little bit sooner or later. But we might see what we actually have cargo-wise when we wake up, which will be another time. I was thinking, can I go through town? Will they hate me for going through town? Because there were a bunch of sightseeing things. Yeah, let's do that. Since we don't have any cargo, let's take a trip. Now I need to think. Yeah, we should turn right here. Yeah. Let's do some sightsee stuff. Still straight ahead. Indeed, I can't go anywhere else. Keskusta. I mean, it might be okay to go here without the trailer. I would think that that I even would get fined if I go this way with a trailer. Because there certainly were some signs coming from the south saying that, nah, it's closed for blah blah. Something. Which is the case in real life as well, if I remember it correctly. They don't want trucks running through central Umeå anymore. Which is why we have to go through 6 roundabouts instead. There'll be some scenic thing down here, I think, probably right next to the railway station. By the way, I can lift up my rear axle. I need to get over to the other side. So it seems. It's also midnight, by the way, so... Oh. Apparently the whole emergency system kicked in there again, so I guess I didn't manage to turn it off. Nordic Secrets. Yes, good. Good. Yes. Central station in Umeå. Down here in the walkway there is actually some artwork and phrases from, which author? Sarah Liedman, I think. Yeah, if you follow that, there we see part of the artwork at least. I think it's from Sarah Liedman. Reasonably famous Swedish author from this region. I have my beacons on. Yes, yes. Okay. Which you just mentioned, I can see. Yes, indeed. I don't think I will get a fine for that though, in the game. And right now they work. There's a little bit of disco lights here, so that was nice. There we go. Yeah, I saw that one when we went into external view for sure. Still have some kind of photo mode thingy as well. And yeah, I have passed through here because I think I delivered. Yeah, that's true. The only cargo I have delivered to Uno, I think, was to to this art place, which is right around here somewhere. And I guess the photo mode thingy is for church. So yeah, let's just there we go. Now that I found that button, I have my steering wheel upside down, which also means the controls are upside down for adjusting this if you think I'm behaving a bit weirdly. So yes, that's probably true. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's go and sleep and call it a day. Let's go not get yet another speeding ticket though. It's a bit too easy to do that when you don't have any cargo. So yeah, even more roundabouts coming up. Coming up. Here we have IKEA. Oops. Oops. What do we have here then? Bricks. 30 tons of bricks or something like that. Yes, yes. Well, I mean, it just happened to be upside down, of course, in that particular situation because I was turning in the roundabout. So yeah, steering wheel is not as such upside down, but yes, it was rotated enough to put my joysticks upside down. So that was a bit of a. It's like playing Donkey Kong on upside down. Game Boy. No, what the hell were they called? Yeah, Game Boy. But yeah, then the visuals were also upside down, so not that hard actually. Now, where did we have that rest stop? It was... I mean, I totally took a detour there, I know, but that was to do the whole sightseeing thing while we were here, and while we didn't have a bunch of cargo. So... yeah, next stream will be on Sunday, because there is a board game night on Saturday. Oh, I haven't changed that, by the way, in the schedule. Because I started fiddling with something else yesterday, so I forgot. But I will do that now. Or soon, at least. Yeah, here we have the resty place. And also way easier to find a rest place without the trailer. So yeah, good. You know what? Might as well do this. If we are heading to Norway, it certainly won't be much cheaper fuel. So we might as well just refuel here. I'm not sure we'll be heading to Norway, but feel thankful. Thank you. Yeah, that one always scares me a little bit, but I'm getting used to it now. Since it's the same kind of sound when you, almost the same kind of sound when you end up with a ticket, so to say. But yeah, in this case it's just payment. Yeah, this is totally a rest stop without problems getting into it as well. There we go, 9 hours. Fine. Yeah, that worked out. Overall, worked out pretty well. What kind of situation do we have? Last 7 days, we have almost gained 2 million. Yeah, that's also what we have, essentially. Because that's true, I bought a truck and was almost... I had like 200,000 left after I bought the truck. New upgrades available. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up because I haven't had dinner, but let's see, Volvo stuff. Wait. Oh, look, this is dangerous. Chromed hub covers. Not so interested in chromed mirrors, and those were not for my truck either, by the way. Yeah, these kinds of things could be a little bit fun, but also for the FH3, which is not my version. I guess I have to wait a little bit. Now I need to think, I have an FH5, so yeah, not yet, I guess. Not necessarily so much into the whole chrome thing as such, a little bit of chrome accents. I mean, like a couple of exhausts, yeah, that I can live with, if we put it that way. But yeah, nothing super interesting there. For now, we can check level 13, by the way. Leather seats. Nah. Maybe at some point, but certainly not highly relevant. So, I'm pretty pleased. I spruced it up a little bit in the front here with painted stuff and such, so and extra lights and air horns and whatnot. So overall, quite pleased with it at the moment. Painted fenders, for example, in the rear and in the front. But that's hardly noticeable. Yeah, now that I also found the quick button for turning off my virtual mirror, I will be turning it off a little bit more often, and perhaps just turn it on when I'm parking. Still got your Game & Watch Donkey Kong. One more. Yeah, we had a couple of them, but most of them are gone, so to say. But yeah, I do remember that you have the Donkey Kong one. What else could it be? Is it a double one? That could be like Oil Panic, or no, not Oil Panic. What was it called? Greenhouse. Oh yeah, I had one that was a Greenhouse, which of course might be in your possession. It's not like I'm missing it in that sense. That was a double one, a green one. You were supposed to spray bugs and stuff. Yeah, Greenhouse. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, nice. Yeah, well, now time to eat. I will also remember to change my schedule in the sense that, yeah, nothing on Saturday, but we will be back with more trucking in the near future. But then the weekend after this weekend, we will be going into, well, I will keep calling it XCOM, but it's not. Star Wars Zero Company, I think it's called. That will be, yeah, at least I will give it a go that weekend and see how it feels, if we put it that way. We can't only be doing a bunch of trucking. Yes, we can, but I will certainly. I want to play that game, so I might as well start out on stream. Then we'll see if I feel that it flows okay, so to say. Certainly not an action game. It's a turn-based tactical combat thingy. But yeah, thank you for today, and I'll be back on Sunday then with more trucking. Now we are back on home turf almost again, so we'll see what we can find to grab even more cash, eventually upgrade our garage. Maybe we'll get to that on Sunday, but it's no point in upgrading the garage before I can actually buy at least one new truck and hire a driver, so I can buy a used truck, but we'll see. They still cost $1 million. At least something decent will cost $1 million, so we at least need, let's say, $3.5 million I would like to have, and we are not close to that at the moment. We are at 2 million, unless I take a loan. We'll think about that. But yeah, thanks for today, and I'll be back Sunday then. So, have a good one. Bye bye.